Hey y'all, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. I have some bread making that I am going to show you from the other night, and then also we are jumping into bread making today. I have some dog food going, and we are demoing, I'm not demoing, but I'm doing my part of demoing the kitchen and taking all of the things out and finding a semi-organized home for them. So that's kind of what is going to be today's vlog, is just me working in my kitchen. It's not our normal content, so if you're finding this video for the first time, this is not normally what we're doing, but this is a day in the life of a very small micro farm homestead, and this is what we're doing right now. We are remodeling our kitchen. We are doing it by ourselves. Mr. Wonderful is doing almost all of the work, but I kind of try to come in and organize things so that we still kind of know where things are at. So that's what today's vlog is. If you guys would like to come along for that, then come along. If it's not your jam, I completely understand. We'll let that go for 6 minutes. The dough is slapping the sides. Got 16 different alarms going off, but our dough is done. So we can cover this up for an hour. I'm going to break this down just a little bit further for you guys, just in case you're curious. I'm going to go ahead and flip you around. Miss B, very spoiled chihuahua in a chair. And this is my living room. So my living room is pretty much full of my new cabinets, and this is only part of them. The cupboards haven't even been purchased. This is just part of the cabinets. And my sink is over there on the floor. This is the tentative workstation, if you will. This is gonna be pretty much our only kitchen counter for a few days to however long it takes. I'm not complaining or putting expectations out there. Anyway, it takes him as long as it takes him. I am going to be super thankful for a new kitchen, and you guys will not believe how beautiful it's gonna be when it's done, especially when it's homegrown, it's homemade. My own Mr. Wonderful is gonna do it, so it'll take as long as it takes. I do not care, and it'll be just fine. So our workstation here, this is actually where this is meat. This is 4 chickens and a beef heart for dog food. This is cooling off right now, and then the meat will go in with some vegetables and some rice and some chicken broth to make dog food, but that was too hot to do anything with, so I'm letting it cool down. We gotta take a moment to say hello to Miss Figgy. Look at how beautiful she is. She is just getting huge and glorious, leafing out. Cannot wait. I keep looking for little buds. Okay, down the hall to our spare bedroom. The lighting really sucks in this bedroom, you guys, I'm sorry. But this was supposed to be a tomato bedroom, i.e. green and red, but when I got the green, it ended up being John Deere green, not like mint tomato green. So anyway, mistakes were made. I will have to repaint it at some point, but that's not what this video is about. So skipping past the absolute hideous color of the walls, we are using this as our staging place. So this is where all of my kitchen is going. You know, we're laying it on the bed and I'm lining it along the floor. This is a dog-free room. Dogs aren't allowed in here. So this is where all of the stuff is going. When you see me walking out of the kitchen, this is where all of it's going. And that is actually my coffee table that belongs in the living room, but there's no room for it right now. Back to work. We have a laundry room sink. It's very, very tiny, but we also will be utilizing our, come on if you're coming, our outdoor porch sink, you know, for bigger items. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean the kitchen mat up, and I'm gonna clean that sink up while I'm out here. have to go discuss with my peer where the coffee bar is going to be. It's very important. I'll be right back. Okay, it has been decided. It's going in Mr. Wonderful's bathroom. Coffee is one of those things in this house that we'd probably kill each other without it. We need it. We save our Folgers cans for our chicken buckets. Okay. Well, I made a mess, but it doesn't matter because it's all getting torn out anyway, so. Okay. Mostly vinegars and oils, but I say wine because this is sherry. I don't know, I've probably had this bottle for 17 years. We don't use sherry a lot, but some Asian cuisines call for it, or Italian. Sesame oil, cooking spray. All my scrubbies. And my washcloths. This is all extra utensils. Got a lot of utensils because we cook a lot. You know, I ran into a lady the other day, and no judgment here, I'm just saying this kind of lifestyle is unfathomable to me. She said she maybe cooks at home 3 meals a year. A year, not a month, a year. We probably cook, I would say pretty regularly, 2 to 3 meals a day in our kitchen, in between the two of us. So, I mean, like in the summertime, it's probably just 2 meals a day, because if I cook one thing, it lasts me for 5 days. But like right now, I eat 4 or 5 times a day because I have snacks or a smoothie in the morning or coffee, or we're in our kitchen cooking on average 2 to 3 times a day. And this lady was 3 times a year. I just couldn't even imagine it. But I bet you what she doesn't have is 3 drawers of kitchen utensils. This is a big deal. It's not coming out. So now I think I move on to the cupboards up top. Because I know you're just dying to know. That was my baking cupboard and my grab every day on a daily basis cupboard. So I have cupcake liners, there's some baking soda, Crisco, condensed milk, which isn't every day, that is baking though. Jello and puddings, we use that just about every day. I've got my garlic powder, my peanut butter, my onion powders in there, salt, pepper, my honey, my PB2 powders in there somewhere, molasses. So that's what that cupboard was. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I don't think it's gonna be gently. I have way too many glasses, especially wine glasses. I kept all of my grandmother's pretty glassware, and so I have wine glasses, martini glasses, champagne glasses, parfait glasses that the two of us are probably never going to use or break in a lifetime, but they're pretty, and instead of taking a chance of buying new glasses in my lifetime, I figure I'll just tote them around and use them until we break them. Hence, I have 2 full cupboards of glassware. Coffee cups, to-go cups, and beer glasses, water glasses, wine glasses, glass glasses. So, I'm gonna get started. This is my idea. I'm just doing a layer, and then I'm covering them with a dish towel, and then I'll do another layer. Just be careful when I move them and hope for the best. I just got done moving 2,200 miles across the country from Oregon to Arkansas. And if I'm being 100% truthful, I'm not done doing that because there's still a bunch of boxes in the garage that haven't been unpacked, because there have been parts of this house, like the kitchen, that we knew we were going to remodel, and so I knew I was going to be doing this right here. So if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm not really 100% digging this, but it's the work to a new kitchen that I have to do, and that's that. I'm not gonna put these 2 great big beer glasses on top. These are meant for really, really bad Friday nights. I'm just kidding. We actually bought these as a joke for a really good friend of ours. We call him Big Tall. He's a big dude, and he can put beer down quicker than anybody I know. So we got him his own glasses because we got tired of refilling his glasses so frequently. Those gluten strands already. This is the discard loaf. So having gluten strands is not as important in a yeast loaf. I want you to be about that wide. Stretch out. Roll you up. There we go. Cover her up, let her sit for a little while longer. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? It's a ridiculous amount of glassware. Okay, sorry guys, my camera died, but I'm gonna show you where we're at now. It's much later, so here is the spare bedroom, aka the new place where we're getting our kitchen stuff. As you can see, all of my dishware is all in here. I am now moved on to dog food. We have, this all came out of this roaster. It's been roasting for about 18 hours on low, 200 degrees to be exact. And I just put like a pitcher full of water in the bottom, and there was 4 chickens and this beef heart. So this is the beef heart that's gonna go in. This is my bag of bones that I'm going to re-put in to the roasting pan and turn it into bone broth. But for now it's going to go in the freezer because we have limited space. So this is my saving scraps, bones, skin, things like that that I can still continue to cook down. This is the crock pot full of shredded chicken for dog food. I will add potatoes to this. It's going to be about a pound and a half of potatoes, and I will add a pound of brown rice that's already cooked up. Okay, plans changed again. I did not have any rice in the freezer, so I'm going to make rice and in a rice maker. So the dogs actually got eggplant also instead of potatoes, and I am skimming the fat off of the top of this jar of bone broth for the dogs, and then I'm going to add the bone broth to the rice in the rice cooker, and this will make 3 batches. One rice cooker's worth makes 3 batches of rice for our dog food. So, and then I just went and did that. To say I'm discombobulated would be a severe understatement. It is hard to take a woman's kitchen away, but like I said, it'll be worth it. And our bread is ready to go in the oven, and I have the oven preheated to 350. All right, there is the rice and the bone broth in the rice cooker, which is going to go out to the hallway because I only have so many plug-ins where I'm in the living room that I can use because of the wood stove. So there we go. Okay, I've got it down, I believe. These are the bones that are gonna go in. They're gonna go in the freezer and wait for when I can make a batch of bone broth next. This I'm actually going to add to that bone broth. This is the drippings from cooking these chickens, and it's just a jump start on that bone broth. And there's also some skin and pieces and the bits and pieces that were at the bottom of the pan in this jar. So these two will get cooked together to create bone broth at a later date. And our heart and our chicken, our eggplant, and some bone broth from the last batch that I made is in here, and this is just going to cook on low for about 8 hours just to kind of warm everything through, cook the eggplant a little bit, and wait for the rice. I'll add the rice in the morning, and then this will be a complete batch of dog food that I can feed directly to my dogs. All of our cupboards are empty. I almost forgot about this bread. Got to get this shaped and into a Benetton. Look at that, one more dish. It's pretty. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know that it was a bit of a crazy vlog and different than what you guys are used to seeing from me, but this is what I'm doing today, and I always show you what I'm doing. So I hope you had a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. Yours truly.